Hello, what's up guys? Halbot here. Welcome to my channel. This is my first time uploading my video. I can't wait to hang out with you guys a little bit and such. I just wanted to make a video for my first one to kind of explain what this is. Obviously on the banner on my channel it says a Christian gamer. I wanted to explain what that was. So being a Christian gamer, well, I don't cuss, I don't do anything that would hurt my Christian beliefs. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be playing Modern Warfare and talking about all of that. So please like and subscribe this video if you're liking how that sounds so far, and we will get started as soon as this game loads up. Yes, I do have crossplay enabled. For some reason I played better with crossplay on. I don't know why. We're going to start it up. We're going to Petrov oil rig, and we're going to see how we do there. So being a Christian gamer, I kind of want to tell the story about how everything happened to lead up to this point. You know, I've been going to church my whole life, and going to church, it was kind of a go through the motions kind of thing with me. I just cared about my friends. I just wanted to have fun. I wanted to eat food. You know, being a kid and a teenager, that's all you want to do. So that's all I did, was I hang out and go through the motions. My parents, they were pretty active in the church. You know, I am a Pentecostal believer, which means in order to know that you've been baptized in the Holy Spirit, you have to speak in tongues, which the Bible talks about. So that's why I am a Pentecostal. I was raised as a Pentecostal. Not until I was 21 or 22 years old, I believe it was 22 years old, did I really accept Christ into my life. And the reason I did that was because accepting God into my life, I was at a youth, or I guess it was a young adult meetup with my pastor at the time. Dang it. So we were all sitting in church, and all of a sudden I got this weird feeling in my stomach. And this weird feeling I had never felt before. Some people said it was anxiety that you were feeling and stuff like that. But I pretty much got up and walked out of the room and started pacing back and forth, and I was just like, what's going on here? After the service, or our meetup, my pastor comes out and he's like, hey, what's wrong? And I said, I don't know what's going on. I just feel like there's something that is wrong. I feel like I've never felt this feeling before. I started crying a little bit, and I kind of felt embarrassed about it, but then he said, you know what, God is trying to get a hold of you. And I 100% believed him, because, you know, him saying that God was trying to get a hold of me, I actually took that seriously. I went home, I prayed all night, and from there on, my life was changed. And by that, I mean my cussing. I used to cuss at least once in every sentence. Slip-ups here and there, as everyone has, and it took time to work on. Then I started working on my drinking and my smoking. I smoked a vape, I smoked weed, I smoked cigarettes. I worked on the drinking, the smoking, and it was a hard thing to do because that's what I have done since I was in 8th or maybe 6th grade, was smoke. Smoking cigarettes was something that I had done since I was really young, so quitting that was a huge challenge for me, because first of all, after smoking cigarettes, I switched over to a vape, and it definitely helped me a lot, but it wasn't where it needed to be. And so I took a vape and I started smoking that, and it helped. I didn't smoke a cigarette throughout that time, and then after a while I got used to the vape, and I didn't really choose to up my nicotine intake. What I did was just continued smoking the same, and then I went back to cigarettes. After I went back to cigarettes, I got another vape, and after the vape, I started going from 12 nicotine to 6 nicotine to 0 nicotine, and it worked out pretty well, and that's when I was ultimately able to control all of that. So everything has been pretty solid since then. All of us still have some issues, even as a Christian. People believe as soon as you become a Christian, your problems go away, but it's not true. Your problems are still there. Things still happen, and they're not going to go away. If anything, they're going to get harder, because now you've got other people looking at you and seeing if you're actually going to be that Christian. After I accepted Christ into my life, about a month later, I went to youth camp. I was asked to be a counselor and I was a counselor of 16 students. That was the craziest thing ever because it was my first time. During the first service of youth camp, God spoke to me and said that you need to become a youth pastor. And so I took that seriously, definitely. I was like, wow, God's speaking to me. And when God speaks to you, you know you're doing something right. It's pretty amazing. And so I was just very happy that God was finally speaking to me, that I was hearing from him. I eventually got involved with a new church, got involved with the youth group there, and currently I am the youth leader there. And it's a pretty amazing experience. God is definitely using me. He's using the youth. This is my first year. I've been a youth leader for about 3 months, so I'm pretty new to it. But I feel like God will use me in the time that he wants to use me. This has been an extreme blessing to be able to share with the youth and learn myself. Right now I'm going to college at Grand Canyon University for behavioral health and sciences, and what I plan on doing is using all of that in ministry and for the church, because I know we need a counselor at the church, and if I became one, that would really help out. So that is my plan. But listen, guys, I just wanted to give you my story and tell you what this is all about. This is more of an escape for you and for me. That way we can kind of come together and share with each other. What's your testimony when God got a hold of you? I want to hear those testimonies. Please like, subscribe, share it. God bless.